everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a really amazing recipe. I'm going to start doing more of these so you have easy access to single recipes on my channel. Today we are making mac and cheese. We just made this, it's gone a little cold, so don't look at it too closely because it's been sat there for about half an hour. But it is a really delicious vegan mac and cheese with lots of tasty cheesiness in there, creaminess, and also it's really simple to make. I'll leave a link to the recipe in the description as always if you want to check it out and follow along. And also if you recreate this, please take a picture and tag me on Instagram because I really love to see them. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the recipe as much as I did because it was delicious. So I know that you're going to ask what cheeses I'm going to use for this recipe. If you don't have the vegan cheese, then I do have a 10-minute mac and cheese recipe on my website because I know that some countries or some places you don't have access to vegan cheese, but hopefully a lot of you guys do. If you're from the UK, US, Europe, you can find at least one in your supermarket. So I'm using the Asda Free From, Mature Cheddar, and then the Applewood Vegan because this one is very cheddary and this one has that melt. So I'm going to combine the two to make a really good cheesiness factor. And then we found this in the supermarket, which is pretty cool. It's Flora's Plant Butter, so it's an actual like block of butter. So I'm going to use this to melt, but you can use margarine or whatever other butter you can get. Also, honestly, you don't need to use these cheeses. I would have loved to have the Violife Mature Cheddar as well, but the shop didn't have it. In fact, the shop had very little. So we're just going to work with these and hopefully it should make a really cheesy mac and cheese. So the key to creamy cashews is to soak them. You can soak them in water overnight or do what I've done. I've just soaked them in boiling water for like, well, honestly, a half an hour, but an hour would be ideal. And then I'm going to blend them up with 200 ml of the milk, and the rest of the milk I'll use in the saucepan. So do this first so you have your creamy cashew mixture ready to go. Now we've got our lovely creamy cheesy milk, which I feel like it's set up for me to drink right now. We're gonna use a saucepan to melt some butter, let that butter kind of pop off a bit so there's not too much liquid in there. Add some garlic, flour, and then slowly add this milky mixture to create our creamy sauce, and then we can take it off the heat, add the cheese, and have our delicious creaminess. Put it all in the pan to bake. So hopefully this should be pretty easy to follow and it makes a really tasty sauce. So the sauce is nice and creamy now, and then I'm going to take it off the heat and add this huge lot of cheese, which is half and half of each. There's 100 grams of Applewood and 100 grams of the Asda cheese. So this can go in, and we're also going to season it and add a little bit of mustard. So I popped the grated cheese in the pan, put the lid on, and I turned the heat off so that there is a little bit of warmth melting it, but you don't want to kind of make it too fast so that the cheese gets a bit crumbly and bitty. You want it to remain smooth. So I'm going to leave that there until the pasta's cooked, and then we can mix everything together. So vegan cheese is not like normal cheese, it will take longer to melt. Also, every vegan cheese is made differently. There's different amounts of coconut oil or vegetable oil or seasoning in there. So it's not gonna act the same way that normal cheese does. So be patient, keep whisking, keep melting it, and hopefully in time it will all come together all nice and smooth. I am very excited to eat this because it's got a bit cold, but let's give it a go. Oh, not two, that's too many. Roxy's wriggling under the table. I highly recommend using the Applewood vegan cheese. I think that's what's given it stringiness, because it is just a really good melter if you're in the UK. Otherwise, use whatever vegan cheese you have. You could put breadcrumbs on top. It's super easy, super tasty, and it didn't really take very long. The thing that took the longest was waiting for the vegan cheese to melt. So yeah, oh my gosh, this is so yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm gonna go away and eat the rest of this mac and cheese. Make sure that you tag me on Instagram if you recreate it, like I said. Check out the recipe in the description box. Like the video and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.